Waters just broke. What she just let slip proves Democrats are lying about Trump. If you were thinking of holding a crazy person contest in the House of Representatives, you may as well give the award to Maxine Waters. Representative Waters thought she would go on MSNBC last night and espouse some of her regular BS. Surprisingly, the host was having none of it. He backed her into a corner, and then a miracle happened. Maxine Waters admitted Democrats have zero evidence of Russian collusion still. Maxine Waters admits there is no actual evidence of collusion. When Sam Stein of the Huffington Post, who I have a great deal of newfound respect for, asked Mrs. Waters, "But just to be clear, there has been no actual evidence yet," she answered, "No, it has not, and I want you to know every time I've talked about impeachment, I've said we've got to connect the dots, we've got to get the facts, we've got to do the investigation. That is what leads to impeachment, and I've also said that Trump will lead us right there." Anyway, let's take a quick listen.
I want to define what you mean by collusion, because what you're talking about seems more circumstantial to me. Bank records, perhaps contacts that were of nebulous nature. Who knows why Flynn was talking to the Russian ambassador? It could have been, it seems to have been about sanctions. Collusion to me is very specific. It means that the Russian government or actors within were trying to elect Donald Trump. But I want to know what collusion means to you, because that seems to be the standard by which you're saying he should be impeached.
Yes, absolutely. I am talking about strategies that were developed working with the Trump campaign. I really do believe that much of what you saw coming out of Trump's mouth was a play from Putin's playbook. I think that when you saw him absolutely calling Hillary crooked, the lock her up, all of that was developed. I think that was developed strategically with people from the Kremlin, with Putin, and I think it's more than bank records. I think that you can see that visits, to Moscow were made during the campaign by Manafort and others. I think it's a lot more absolute.
So you think the Russian government developed the talking points for the Trump campaign?
I think that there was a cooperation in developing strategy about how they could ensure that Hillary Clinton was not elected. They need Trump. Trump will be there to support lifting those sanctions. That's what they really want to happen. They want to drill in the Arctic. Tillerson has negotiated a multi-billion-dollar deal with Exxon to do that drilling. They can't get the equipment, the supplies, and all that they need until the sanctions are lifted. They want Trump. Not only will he support lifting those sanctions, he also will turn a blind eye to the expansion that Putin is trying to do. He does not care about them having invaded Crimea, and he does not whether or not this egotistical maniac Putin is attempting to reunite the whole
I know we need to go soon, but just to be clear, there has been no actual evidence yet.
No, it has not been.
Okay,
no, it has not. And I want you to know, every time I've talked about impeachment, I've said we've got to connect the dots, we've got to get the facts, we've got to do the investigation. That is what leads to impeachment. And I also said that Trump will lead us right there.
Well, let us know what you think in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching.